Okay, guys, so this is, I guess, a coffee chat. Even though I'm not on my front porch in a rocking chair, clearly, I'm driving in my car, which is why I can't really look at you. So I have to keep my eyes on the road. All right, so I have to tell you what is new because I am nervous. I'm on my way to a meeting at the Kitchen Incubator of Chattanooga. They call it KIC. So I will probably refer to it as KIC hitherto. And the reason why I'm going to meet there with Mr. Mike Holland, I believe his name is because I want to do commercial coffee roasting. So in order to sell over state lines, interstate sales, or wholesale, I have to roast in a commercial kitchen space that is licensed. So I've been doing a whole lot of research about how I can make that happen because I've just been roasting on my back porch with my big more. And you cannot sell over state lines. I can only sell within Tennessee. And so I came across the Kitchen Incubator of Chattanooga. It's a nonprofit, and it's rental time spent in the kitchen is much less than other places. So for instance, it's like 10 hours a week for $350 a month. Other places it'd be like $350 a month for 2 hours a week. So it's much cheaper. And the reason why I also like the idea of the Kitchen Incubator of Chattanooga is because they also provide an entrepreneurial training. It's a 10-week course that teaches you basically what you need to know to be an entrepreneur, to start your business. They help startups, basically. And so I could take it online. They do in-person classes and online classes. So technically I could sign up for that. I think it's like $100. And so I'd sign up for that and I would pay the rent to have 10 hours in their commercial kitchen and roast my coffee and package it there. And then I can sell it interstate. So I can sell it into Georgia, North Georgia, where I have already connections, and to people on my website outside of Tennessee. And eventually, like, wholesale coffee would be fun to do. Yes, dude. So this is the next stage in my dream, in my plan. So I signed up to book a tour and a consultation, and that's what I'm on my way to do. And I need to find out what kind of roaster I could use in the commercial kitchen space, because that would determine which kind of roaster I buy. Because I cannot use my Baymore in a commercial setting. It is not for commercial use. And I am a law-abiding citizen, y'all. I will follow the law. And so it's because it's like not commercial, it's home use. It doesn't do like back-to-back roasts. And it has to have a cool down time. So I've been researching a bunch of roasters and all their specifications. It has been a headache. I have been on a roller coaster. Really excited about one, and then learned that a bunch of reasons it might not work out. It's either cost, or it has to be connected to a gas line, which I don't know if they can do, which is what I need to find out. Or it's not certified, like doesn't have all the right certifications. And I've learned more than I ever wanted to know about all this stuff. So today I meet with them and I will discuss how this might work out. So we shall see what they say about the roaster and if it would even be feasible for me to rent time per month in the commercial kitchen and do the entrepreneurial classes, which I do want to do either way, because I want all the help I can get, because I don't really know what I'm doing, and I don't want to do anything wrong not knowing what the right thing is. So I decided to start talking to you about this on the way there, and on the way back I figured I would update y'all and tell you how it went. I'm a little nervous because I don't really know how it's going to work, because $350 a month is more than what my little business can afford. But I'm learning that I need to invest in it in order to turn profit. What I've been trying to do is put the money I make back into the business, but it hasn't really grown. It hasn't gotten any traction. And so I've been kind of spinning my wheels, if you will. Hasn't really been losing me money, but it has not been making me money at all. It's been basically an elevated habit. Not habit. That's what coffee is. Coffee's my habit. Hobby. Another H word. It's been like a hobby. And I don't want it to be a hobby. I want it to be like an actual, legit business. And that's why I'm going to the Kitchen Incubator of Chattanooga, because they help support startups. And that's what Areté is a startup. So I brought my profit and loss sheets from the last few years, and I brought all the specs of my roasters that I've looked up, my top picks. And I am just... And I also brought some bags of my coffee to show them like what my product is, what it looks like, because I know I'm going to be updating them on what I've done from here and what I need help with moving forward. So another thing that I forgot to tell you guys about is that I also have found out that I need to buy commercial coffee. I need to not buy hobbyists coffee prices. So I need to invest more in like an initial bigger supply of bulk coffee, and I need to, that will bring down my cost so that my margin can be larger. Because what I've been doing is offering a bunch of different kinds of coffee from different places, and I've been buying smaller amounts, which is more spendy with coffee, and so I've been hardly making anything. But if I narrow it down to like my most popular and do that for a while, I will have more margin to work with, because it will be cheaper in bulk, if that makes any sense. So here I am on my next stage of building this coffee roastery business, and I'm excited. So I will come back and let you know how it went. And so don't be afraid to do things. Don't be afraid to, when you come up across a barrier, just figure out how you can push through, how you can get around it. Don't be stopped by stuff. Don't let things get the best of you. Just keep trying. There's several songs that come to mind when I think of that, but I don't really want to sing to you right now. Emily Ann Roberts has one of them, and it's called Don't Stop Trying, I think. And then Try Anything is another like theme song of mine right now. Maybe I'll put in the comments links to those songs, because you should hear them from other than me, because as much as I love to sing and I love these songs, I am famous for forgetting the words. I'm one of those that just sing whenever sounds close enough to what the words are, and don't remember the words. So that's my problem. It's not your problem, it's my problem. So I hope you're not having too many problems today. I hope you're having a great day. This is where I am today, and wish me luck. I'll talk to you later. Hello. Okay, so I had my meeting and I've heard a lot. My head is swimming with all the information. So I met with Mark, and he was very nice and informative. And basically, I don't have the revenue to afford roasting in the commercial kitchen, but he gave me some options. One is contact churches, which I had thought about doing, potentially roasting at them. And the second would be to look at getting a loan for one of those little food trucks, and I could roast in it, parked in my driveway, and I could take it to farmers markets and roast there. And I could also serve beverages, coffee beverages out of that. So that is an idea. It's a great idea, actually. I hadn't really considered that. Thing. But I really like that idea. So now I have so much to think about. Like I said, my head is just kind of spinning with all the facts and informations. So more back to the drawing board, more research to do. He gave me some things to check on as far as modes and things of that nature. And I also signed up. I'm in the process of signing up for the entrepreneur program for the launch program. So that would be the online thing on Thursdays. So we shall see how that goes. That would mean that I wouldn't be able to do the farmers market on Thursdays because it's at 6 and it's a Zoom meeting. So if I do the Zoom meeting, I can't do the farmers market because the farmers market is from 3 to 7 on Thursdays. So I honestly don't know about that in general with the entrepreneur trading, because if it's every Thursday, because it could be packet time. I'm thinking out loud here. We take our dogs to training at 4 to 5, so I could be back by 6, so I could do it every Thursday. Thinking that's what I need to do, and just not do the farmers market until later. See how that goes. Ask her to keep me on the back of her mind for that, for the future. I don't think I can commit to it right now. Alrighty, so thank you for your support. Thank you for being on this journey with me. That was exciting, and there's just so much to all this. I'm going to get it figured out. It's one step at a time. That's how you eat an elephant, one frog at a time. I always mix up those expressions. All right, so I'm gonna drive back home. Sounds fun. Bye. I forgot to say this in my video, so I'm gonna have to chop this in to the end. But I was gonna say that normally I'm on my oh, I just realized it got broke when I got it to look. Oh, that's so sad. My favorite coffee cup got broke. It's not only like I've glued it here and used it again, and I've glued the handle and used it again, but now it's like broke again. I have glued it and reused it, and I'm tempted to glue it again because I love this mug. I just love this mug. So that's a sad thing. I'm just such a bearer of bad news today. I need to get more positivity vibes. Okay, so you tell me something good that's happened to you today. I'm grateful. How do we fight sadness? We'd be grateful. So I'm grateful that I even have this coffee mug because I can maybe fix it again. And I can always go to Miss Jennings and get another one. It won't be exactly the same because none of hers are exactly the same, but it'll be similar. enough. Like version 2.0, because sometimes that's what happens. Sometimes you just have to start over again. And that goes back to what I was saying, is like, just keep trying. So sometimes you have to go back to the drawing board. When your coffee cup breaks, you have to get a new version. All right, so that's enough for me right now. I shall talk to you all later. Bye.